while we are doing this 2D to 3D changes, what we get to see is uh, there are a lot of models available in today's date, and it just depends on what GPU you have access to. If you have access to a good GPU with a decent enough memory, let's say even something which has say maybe 10 to 15 GB of RAM, that should work pretty much okay. Mine is a very low end GPU, so it keeps on running out of memory. I keep getting these errors, which I've tried to manage a couple of times, but unfortunately, and specifically for the Apple Depth Pro, this doesn't work at all. Depth Pro from Hugging Face, this is what I wanted to do. This seems to be the best possible right now, but that doesn't work. And so, yeah, tried a couple of things. Let's see. So this is the input image. If you look at the input image, you do have some kind of perception of depth. Even if you just look at this image, you can make out that yeah, some of these things are much closer to you than some of the other buildings, which are like the or the trees or whatever. And that is what it has picked. It has picked that quite easily over here, and this is the mesh that it has created. And within this mesh, in case we want to go and have a look, obviously there'll be some pixelation because of the grid which gets superimposed, but this is a 3D mesh and can be used for. And once you look at the extremities of that, once you rotate it, you can make out that yeah, there's definitely a depth perception here, much better than the image itself. And that mesh has been created as a depth.ply file, uh, depth oriented.ply file, which is pretty much okay for now on whatever little resources that we have. And these models are hosted on Hugging Face. And let me show you the other one which I just did. And this is from a 2D image. 2D image in the sense it's an absolutely hand-drawn old classical image found on Wikipedia, right, of the Sistine Chapel. And I was quite surprised. If you look at it now, it definitely gives you a three-dimensional view of the things, right? And it is definitely looking three-dimensional to me. I don't know if you're also getting to see that, but most definitely it has the model has worked. And the image looks like this. The original image looks like this. Let me show you the original image. This is what it is. Right. So even though, okay, probably it has been drawn that way, but still, this is monocular depth. It is called monocular depth because you are actually looking at just one image and creating a uh, depth map out of it. Now, this is another image I got from Wikipedia. Uh, Here again, there is a perception of depth. Even if you just look at this 2D image, you can make out, yeah, that there is the leg is up front, this leg is behind. You can make that out. It is not that you can't make it out. But once you look at it here, you'll get to see. Again, we created a .ply out of it, and this is quite decent, right? And again, the same model used, which is depth anything, the version 2, and a mesh got created. And this is on again a very low end GPU, which is my home system, and it has got just 4 GB of uh, virtual RAM. That's all, right? And this is what is possible. So quite okay for now. And obviously, the code is just taken from Hugging Face, whatever is their recommended one. That's all.